things I forgot to mention is that my husband is the beneficiary to my $1 million policy, life insurance policy. And I added him into that life insurance policy as soon as we got married.
My people, this is a continuation of the story time of our beautiful sister that was telling us how our in laws almost unalived her when she traveled to Nigeria. So, our other in laws are coming to silence her. There are a lot, like, this is deep. And our husband doesn't want to sign divorce paper because he said he's not going to sign it unless she signed some other papers. Like, the thing is getting too messy, and she did a continuation of the whole thing. Why she feels like they actually wanted to unalive her, because a lot of people were, saying that what if they didn't want to unalive her? What if you're just overthinking it? What if it's not that deep because it's Nigeria, and the cars there are not so good and all of that. That was, people are trying to, make her feel like she doesn't know what she's saying. So now she's bringing more proofs to show that this family wanted to honor life. Apparently, these people are popular and rich. Guys, let's watch the story time together, and I'll see you all at the end of the story time.
When I told you guys my ex's family was trying to kill me for citizenship, a lot of people believed me, I would say, but a lot of people thought I was lying, right? And this is the threat I woke up to this morning by the brother-in-law, right? Telling me that he's gonna kill me, that they're gonna, he's crazy, he has people in Chicago, I don't know. The man lives in Georgia. Anyhow, I don't know, but just to let you know, I sent this to the police. So let's see how death threats go, right? Okay, this is not Nigeria. We're gonna play this game like you guys played. They call me crazy. Then he's telling me that I lied on my father, to me because he called my father and my mom and asked them, like my dumbass parents are gonna answer the phone and say, yeah, we've been assaulted. If we wanna play, I can call my cousin. He is cousin too. We can call my cousin and we can put her on here and then see if I'm lying. See, my parents are dumb. I've already told you guys. My parents are worthless. That's not even a thing. So I'm not even coming here to address my parents. But just to show you guys. But I'm a liar. I'm a liar. When I tell you this family is evil, I'm the liar. Anyhow, continuing. Then I went on to have a conversation with another brother-in-law for almost 2 hours and discussing about how do we end this, telling me I should stop the social media, bullying and assault, whatever. And I told him, I'm not even doing anything. I'm telling the truth about my marriage. I wish I was lying. These are all things. I would take a lie detector test. And the whole family can come and sit down and have a lie detector test. I don't know why they're making it seem like I'm lying. We could do lie detector tests. We can do whatever you guys want to, do to show that I'm lying. Anyhow, they end up asking me how did they end this whole thing. I told them just sign the divorce papers. Do you know that these people had the audacity to ask me that they want to sign a fault divorce so that he can use it to get his papers? Because I asked for a no fault divorce, which means like it's just a mutual and irreconcilable difference divorce, right? No, they wanted to be fault divorce because he filed vower on me, and it has to be a fault divorce so that they can use it and use it to get his green card and get him stabilized. Which, if this man would have signed the divorce papers a year ago, he could have joined the military while his 2-year is still in progress. He could have joined the military. He could have got himself together. He could have shown, expertise. He could have done something else. But if I'm such a horrible person, why are you guys still trying to get a green card and a citizenship through me? Why not just sign the divorce papers and be done? You're so rich, you can buy the citizenship. You can go and pay someone else to do the citizenship, whatever it may be. How am I such a horrible person? And the literal thing I'm asking for is a divorce. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for shit. I'm not asking him to pay me any money. Nothing. I'm literally asking him for a simple divorce. How am I horrible? Please explain it to me. And while we're still on the topic, to his to the wives, isn't this your husband liking my ass pictures? This is prior to all this coming to light. Now I'm not showing this because I want to make you leave your husband. Don't even get mad. Don't even get upset, girl. Stay with him. Get money. Y'all know my motto. All niggas cheat. Just make sure you get a lot of money. Stop having kids. You already have 2. It's enough, girl. Please have enough that you can take care of in America. Please. I know you're here and you're dependent on him. You don't work. But please, just stop the children, please. But it's nothing wrong with it. I'm sexy. Even his own blood brother wanted to get at me. I'm sexy. It's not their fault. Like, I just, their dick is just, I'm a bad bitch. I've seen what y'all look like. It's hard. It hurts. So I get it. I'm not telling you to leave your husband. I'm just letting you know I'm sexy. But they call me a whore. I'm a whore. I'm a slut. But he's on my page like in a whore on the sluts page. Ah, the whore that I am. Anyhow, just to continue this whole situation, because it's not over until I get my divorce papers. Sign the divorce papers. I want a no-fault divorce. Sign the divorce papers and this ends. You don't want to sign the divorce papers, go. And your wife works at Athos, A-T-O-S. It's going to be really, really funny when I call them and send them proof. Well, the police is already going to handle that for me. Of her husband making threats online. That's so weird. You're making a threat now in American soil? Well, let's see how strong that money is. Let's see how that money buys you out of this situation. When I tell you this family was really bent on trying to kill me, you guys think this is a joke. I'm just talking to my friend right now, and I forgot that after I got married to my husband, I have a life insurance policy on me, $1 million. And he was the beneficiary. And before I went to Nigeria, we've been married for 6 months. 6 months in America. He's my life insurance beneficiary. Everything was signed in. And now I'm like, I think my husband was in on it too. Oh my God. Like, guys, I'm like, you guys don't get how traumatizing this is because, I'm strong, I'm funny, I'm beautiful, whatever. But like, I'm going through the paperwork right now. I'm gonna post it for you guys to see that I'm not even joking. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna call my insurance company and I'm going to get them to send me proof that he was the beneficiary for my life insurance. And I'm gonna show you guys that family really tried to unalive for money, for citizenship. That is crazy. My husband is the beneficiary to my $1 million policy, life insurance policy. Welcome back to another episode of how my in-laws tried to unalive. I married into the Balongo Cuckoo. I don't give a how you say it, whatever way. And I told you guys previously that my in-laws tried to unalive me. I made a video, it's going viral, whatever. So as we proceed, the family, mind you, there's a family full of women, but I have a bunch of men attacking me, making death threats, like I'm scared of some pussy ass, bitch ass. Please, let's really be fucking. I wasn't scared of my father. What makes you think I'm gonna be scared of you? So anyhow, as we're going, one of my good friends called me and we're going back and forth in a conversation. And mind you guys, I told you this whole time, like everything was going on in Nigeria. I ended up blocking my husband because I'll be telling him what's going on with his family. And he would always be mad at me for speaking bad about his family. Or he never, it got to the point where my manager would ask me, why is it that your husband is never upset? And I thought, I'm dramatic. You guys see it, I'm dramatic. I thought it was just me being dramatic. He never seemed to have rage to say, someone put his wife in danger. Ha! And as I'm talking to my girlfriend, mind you guys, when I went to Nigeria, my husband and I had been married for 6 months already. One of the things I forgot to mention is that my husband is the beneficiary to my $1 million policy, life insurance policy. And I added him into that life insurance policy as soon as we got married, to do his papers, everything, but also to show him that I love him. And I remember when we were trying to get this paper done, he was always on my ass about it, super on my ass about it. And I would tell him I'm gonna do it. But then it was one of the fights that we had was that I wasn't taking it seriously to put him on my life insurance policies. That's one of the fights that we had when we first got married. So I did it before I went to Nigeria. So now I'm talking to my friend and I'm remembering this man was so calm and collected through this whole process. And again, when you see this stuff in movies, you're always kind of thinking to yourself nah, that's just a movie. But I'm telling you guys, I'm living proof that I think my husband was a part of this ploy. Because if you know how life insurance policy works for the Africans who don't know, if I would have died in America here, they do a thorough investigation before they pay out. And for how high my insurance policy is, for them to pay it out, they would have to do a thorough investigation about my cause of death, autopsy, whatever, before they can pay it out. If I die in Nigeria in a car accident, they can't investigate. They would just pay it out. There's nothing to investigate. I went on vacation and it was an accident. And you know how Nigerian car accidents happen. There's so much car accidents in Nigeria. Just how many people just passed away last month from car accidents. So it wouldn't be like a thing for the insurance policy to not take effect because it was in a different country and it was an accident. And I'm telling you guys this now because someone just DM'd me as I'm putting this story out. This is not the only message I've gotten. Someone messaged me telling me how my husband's family was trying to get her to do the papers for her and pay her, and they were super aggressive with her. They were trying to manipulate her and shame her because she was a single mother, and they were trying to make her feel like, oh, she's the one that benefits if she marries into their last name. I'm gonna insert here. So this girl is basically, we went through a whole conversation, and she's basically telling me how my husband's family tried to bully her into marrying him for papers, and she wouldn't do it, and she ended up ghosting them and blocking them until she saw my story, and then she sent a message. So as we continue with this whole Balongo cuckoo, for real, the cuckoo family, I've moved forward and I've opened the FBI investigation into this family. It's time. You won't sign the papers. You're sending me death threats. I've called the court to set a court date, but I've also notified the FBI because at first I wasn't gonna, get the law involved because I came back to America. I'm like, okay, it happened outside of the American, the America, so they don't really have anything. But now I'm talking to the FBI and I have all this evidence. I actually have a case. I actually have a case against this family. So now I'm going to show you guys that I have government clearance. I'm going to show you what it means because I think you guys want to slut shame me and say I'm a stripper, I'm an escort, whatever. But I was also in tech for how many years? I've worked for the American government for how many years? I have government clearance and I'm going to use it. You guys try to hurt a fucking government cleared American citizen. Yeah, you guys were talking shit about the blue passport, how no one wants a blue passport, that I'm crazy, whatever. Well, I'm going to show you what the power of the blue passport is. I'm going to show you the power of it. Stay tuned. FBI will be handling this case moving forward. I've submitted it for investigation. Let's see how it plays out. So do you guys still think I'm lying? So I go to court and I'm filing a criminal motion against my ex and my in-laws or whatever. And I get a notice that he sent me a picture, an email of a restraining order, a temporary restraining order saying that I'm lying, defamatory statements on TikTok and things like that. And I called my lawyer, sent it to my lawyer. Sir, the judge didn't sign it, so it has no effect. Go read. Go read and do a good job of calling a lawyer. Go read, okay? Thank you. Some of us can afford a lawyer. I don't know why your family is not paying for one for you. They're rich. Anywho, I went and filed my notion. You see, when you're serious about something, I went and filed my notion for divorce. See you in court for divorce because that's what I want. You're filing a restraining order, but you're not signing the divorce papers. I'm going to be seeing you when we go to court with all the evidence I have because I wish I was lying to you guys about this without evidence. Everything I post with evidence to back it. So whatever you do, my love, just make sure you come with evidence to show that I'm lying. That is the one thing that's blowing me is he's tried to give me a gag order. He's tried to give me a restraining order. But the one thing this man has yet to do is sign the divorce papers or produce proof that I'm lying. Why do you keep trying to silence me? The quickest way to silence me is to post that I'm lying and bring proof. Because I'm posting proof of how your family's evil and you're evil and y'all try to play me. So please bring it because I'm going to bring it to court. I'm going to bring all the evidence and proof to court. See you in court. Bye. Finance me the car if I wasn't going to pay the full amount up front. Welcome back to another installation of how my in-laws try to me for their son's passport and only to find out that I think my ex was involved in it too. Let me keep telling you guys how I know that my story is 100% true. The more that we break this out, because now that everything is coming out, so much more is coming out. When I was in Nigeria after the car crashed, right? I remember when I was married to my husband, I was making $20,000 a month before I lost my job and then transitioned into full-time music career. I was making in corporate $20,000 a month. That was what I was making. That's more than I know his family gets paid. Okay, even his siblings from his daddy. Anyhow, I told my in-laws, because I told you they own 2 car dealerships. So I ended up reaching out to my husband and tell him, I was like, okay, tell your mom I'll buy a car. I'm gonna buy a car from the law. It's easier because maybe they think, to me, I was thinking like maybe they think I'm trying to leech off of them. Maybe I'm trying to be greedy, but I just wanted to show this family like your wealth means nothing to me. I've been dating wealthy. I have my own money. Mind you, my husband moved into my house. I'm paying all the bills in our house, like everything. So after we paid bills and everything, I had about $8,000 left of money. I said, okay, let me buy the car. Tell them to finance it through my husband. I reached out to the mom. My manager reached out. My husband reached out. And you know what the mom said? We got there. We found the car I wanted. You know what she said? She wouldn't finance me the car if I wasn't going to pay the full amount up front. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm married to your son. I'm doing his papers. We live in the house. I pay all the bills. Like, I'm not understanding what the situation is. My husband can clearly show her that I'm good for it. He knows how we live. Like, what's going on? He sees the checks come into my bank account. The mom literally said that she wouldn't give me the car unless I was going to buy the car fully. She didn't want to finance it for me. In that moment, I knew something was wrong. I literally called my parents again and said, something is wrong. I don't know what it is. I couldn't put my finger on it. And I kept thinking, do they think I'm trying to feel entitled because it's my husband's family's car dealership? But I'm not trying to ask for the money for free. Like, I'm going to pay and I'm going to be back in Nigeria. Like, and even at that, they said they were going to put the car in my husband's name. In my husband's name. I was so confused, y'all. So confused. So I just want to know, because everybody's like commenting all these evil things and saying stuff to me. How would you play that? If you offered to buy a car from your own family, your husband's family, and they told you no. Tell me how that sounds. I just want you guys to tell me in the comments. Comment below and tell me how I should have read that situation. You see how your case was denied? If you read that, all application, read the end. Your verification does not comply. Please amend your application, file it again, and resubmit. Resubmit, because you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. So yeah, it didn't go through. But I still see you on the 18th though. I still want to go to court. I'm gonna like show them how you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You have to have proof to show that I am lying. You liar. Again, another day of this man trying to silence me, but doesn't know the law. Good afternoon. After review, your request for TRO is denied. You may set the matter for formal hearing on the family docket if you would like to. Best. I don't get it. Like, why do you keep trying me? You have no case. I will see you in court. I will see you in court. We are going to court. You're not going to silence me. Oh, this is not Nigeria. You think this is Nigeria where you can come and bully people, bully women because your daddy knows people. This is going to end in court. I will show you why that blue passport that you're trying to do fraud to get is powerful. I'm going to show you. This is one of them. Organization, structure. They need proof. Getting a restraining order when I don't even know where you live and you're homeless and broke is crazy. It's crazy because you can't even call me. You're blocked. You only contact me via email. How? What are they restraining me for? I don't want you. I want a divorce. You crazy, stupid, homeless man. I forgot to tell you guys the best part. Why did this man ask a sitting judge to direct him on setting a hearing? Who asked? Oh my God, that's like you telling the the president to call you, and you're reaching out to him to help you, and you tell the president to set the appointment. What? Who's guiding this man? Who's guiding him? Who requests from a sitting judge? So you went and did paperwork and didn't know how the court proceedings work, and you're asking a sitting judge to direct you to setting a hearing? If I don't post these proofs, you guys will think I'm a liar. All his brethrens will think I'm just over here just talking. I'm posting this so you guys can see. For my fellow women, this is what we're dealing with. Intellect that's at 2%, 2-year-old level. You're asking a sitting judge to direct you to setting a hearing. I'm going to teach you that you're an illegal alien. Me, I'm an American citizen. These are things we learn in middle school, how the court proceeding works. You don't learn that. You came here to go to college. My guy, I was raised here. Now me, American citizen.
So today's
For
my
2 years.
big day. Yes.
For fucking years, this man put me through hell. He thought because I didn't have family, I'm by myself, but my birth name is Independent Georgie.
That's
and this
right,
man
girl.
put me through shit because he comes from a rich family.
And I
He
am
thought
so
was-
proud of you.
Thank
So
you.
proud.
He thought I was gonna back down. He thought I was a weak bitch. This is a new era. The matriarchy is here. You will not with a bitch like me and get away with it. And now I'm gonna become a billionaire and I'm gonna show you what money means. You think your family's rich, bitch? I'm gonna show you what a rich bitch I am. I
That's
won.
right, yes.
Checkmate, bitch.
I
Learn
got
how to
it.
play chess
Sip,
with me.
sip, sip, sip.
Oh, we gotta
Sip.
do
Wait a
this.
minute. There it is. All right. God bless you and continue to bless you, love.
Thank you, boo.
I love you. Bye bye.
I'm so grateful. I'm laying here, finally divorced after 2 years of trying to get divorced. And I'm never gonna get married again. It was the best mistake I ever made. And it taught me that I was really need to be independent, as my birth name is Independent. I call my judgy. Don't get married unless you, I don't know, bitch. Don't get married, period. But if you gonna do it, bitch, secure your self, bitch. I had a prenup and I'm a smart bitch. So that's just that. So don't get married unless you're a smart bitch and you know what the marriage is all about. But I'm divorced, bitch.
Finally divorced. Like, finally. Oh my God. After everything. See, if you don't fight these people with the same energy that give, if you don't fight them, you will never be free. And when she said that she think that ex-husband was also part of the whole thing, I believe ex-husband or mother or mother-in-law, father-in-law, the sisters, everybody, they know what they know. They never liked her. They were just with her for the papers, and they plan everything. And that's why it's difficult for him to want to divorce, because it's like, I'm not going to do it because everything he has worked for in vain. And they're trying to silence her online, trying to shame her. If they don't call you a sex worker, if they don't call you a this, or you sell your body for money and all of that, they think that is an insult or something. They want to actually silence her so that she'll go and hide and be ashamed of herself or something. But it didn't work. It didn't work. And every other I loved the fact that she fought to the end and she won. And she won. I kind of like her advice at the end of the video, trying to, saying that don't get married. It's not everybody that actually survived to this end. Some women lose it. In fact, some women even finally get unalive because of this. And if that was their initial plan, some families are very wicked, and you wouldn't know. They will be planning. You might not even be because of papers or anything. Some of the time, they are planning to do something very dangerous, and you don't even know. All in the name of marriage. She's doing well for herself. She doesn't even need their money. It's not like she was with the man because of money or anything. She was with the man because she really loves the man. According to the way she was, how she took care of him. A guy moved into her house, and she's the one taking care of almost everything in the house. She loves him so much. She has to travel all the way to Nigeria to go and do traditional wedding. You guys, what is your take on this story time? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys.